the Chicago Bears are kind of dealing with a little bit of drama right now.
Yeah.
There's allegedly reports coming out of the Chicago Bears where Chase Claypool, I mean, maybe isn't in the highest of regards for some people.
No.
This is out of Waddle and Sylvie, obviously, ESPN 1000. And this is about Chase Claypool and the Chicago Bears relationship.
He continued to say he's got time. He's got these 40 days to get healthy before training camp. He has said that he's got time to get into the playbook and that he has learned the playbook. I have heard from a few people inside that building that he is not somebody who is very self-motivated.
Whoa.
There's a long way to go. Chase Claypool can change the narrative. Waddle always likes to say, if you want to change the narrative,
Change the narrative.
so
right,
Chase
Waddle.
Claypool can do so. All I can tell you is it isn't trending in a way that the Bears have wanted it to trend in this offseason. Chase Claypool is a guy that they've wanted to see some things from. They have not been able to see those things from him on and off the field. All those things don't sound great for Claypool going into training camp on where they think he's going to be.
So I assume that's Sylvie out of ESPN Chicago. The other one, Waddle, says, hey, change the narrative, change the narrative. You can start anything today and start working towards a different you for the future at any given moment. But this is alarming out of the local media, who probably do have sources inside the building. Tone Diggs, Chase Claypool was a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Yes, he
He was
was.
obviously traded to the Bears for, I believe, for
Basically, the
First
number
round.
32 overall pick.
Second round pick.
but a number 32 overall pick. So
Basically, Joey Porter Jr.
And there was a lot of conversation about how Chase Claypool fit as a Pittsburgh Steeler. Obviously, his first year does incredible and then doesn't really pan out. And I think a lot of people will potentially say that has always had the talent. This is why it's vital to have a good vet in the room, because a lot of people saw Chase Claypool seeing what Juju was doing at that stage, where Juju was still a young receiver, probably needed a veteran in the room to kind of see how it goes.
Not
And
AV.
Juju is also an anomaly. Juju is a fucking Super Bowl champion, so Juju does his thing. There is a thought, though, that Chase kind of saw some of the stuff that Juju was doing off the field and then was able to kind of start doing that in his own way and then losing a little bit of focus on football strictly, or maybe football was never going to be something he was going to be fully invested in. And he was always going to have a diversified interest buckets. But Pittsburgh Steelers fans are pretty pumped to hear this out of Sylvie, I believe. And I hope Chase Claypool does decide to change the narrative like Waddle always says.
Yeah, when the trade happened and we learned that it was the Bears pick and that it would be number 32 overall, Pittsburgh Steelers fans were happy. But there was always the thought in the back of your head where maybe Chase Claypool reverts back to what he was as a rookie when he was being called Mapletron and was incredible. And he wouldn't be the guy that he was year 2 and year 3, where he would just jump as high as he could and then try to catch the ball at his feet and then fall every time he jumped or tried to catch, or would be on social media or TikTok doing stuff when he wasn't playing his best and things along those lines. So to see this news come out, would I be sad to see this news? No, because that removes all regret or any thought of regret of this trade. And I hate to say, I hate doing this, but told you so is something that I just thought all morning, fucking told you so. Fucking, I mean, come on. I mean, the writing was on the wall. I mean, the Bears are the Bears when this type of stuff.
Well, there is a chance, too. Everybody's judging how Chase Claypool's acting over there. They had the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, exactly.
Before
they got him,
I
too.
wonder if the other side is potentially there's some things going on as well. I know it's whole new. Hey, we got a lot of stuff going
Got
on.
amazing payoff. for the
Maybe
first
it's just
pick.
not a good. Maybe it's not a good fit.
Bingo.
Yeah, maybe it's not
Wrong
a good
scheme.
fit. And is it a good fit for anybody if you're the number 1 overall pick? I don't know. They're trying to change it, obviously, but to Chase Claypool's, I assume his vantage point, he probably says, "What do you this team?"
I mean, come on, they're bad.
that's
performing.
I love Sylvie, but this is the Herbert stuff all over again. 2 weeks ago, Fields said that he is developed perfectly, and he's doing absolutely amazing with the playbook. So
There we go. Okay, let's go, Chase.
Yeah, they got
Did throw
DJ
his
Moore
teammate under
now.
the bus?
Hey, Chase was, but the way he could have worded it, he could have properly got around it, but without putting him over and talking about things in such detail. Justin Fields seemingly going to be a great leader and a great football player. He was electrifying last year. once again, had the first overall pick, but still was electrifying, was the only real upside seemingly when you would watch one of those games. So if they can get Chase Claypool to play good, and they also got, DJ, right?
Yeah. DJ Moore, yep.
DJ Moore out of Carolina.
Darnell Mooney.
Maybe you know what I mean? Here we go. And whenever you're winning, seemingly all these types of stories dissipate.
Sure.
You know, you don't hear about, like, is he fully invested, is he not fully invested, whenever everybody's having touchdowns and success and everything like that. This is what comes with not being successful last year, and hopefully they'll be able to manage it and become a great team, because the NFC North right now, the big bad bully wolf moved over to New York, and it's allegedly wide open. I don't think the Vikings think that way. I don't think the Lions think that way, but the Bears, I guess, are probably having those conversations, as they should be, because maybe there's a path to the playoffs, and who knows, once you get in there, there might be a chance that the other team has a double doink, and then the entire course of history is different for the Midway town.